But hello, I'm Paul, and I'm Primus Lion, and I'm going to be playing through a Doki Doki no More VN. Today we'll be doing the first part of Sayori's route, then we'll, next episode, we'll do the rest of it, and then if we need a third part, we'll do the rest of that, then we'll do Yuri's route, then Natsuki's route, and then Monika's route if it's... I don't know for the Monika's route, just unlock this mod. No, I want to enter a new thing. Here you go. Yeah, might as well. My name is Paul. Yeah, so let's skip the content. I've played the normal game a few times. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're not going to watch a mod if you haven't played the new game. So yeah, let's get right to my route. In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, I don't know if I should give them voices, so I will upload this, and I want you to tell me if you want to hear voices. If you want to hear my dumbass girl voices, then feel free to let me know in the comments. But if not, just tell me to do my regular voice. For now, I'm just going to do my regular voice. I'll try and go slow so you can see who's talking. Notice we've got to choose between Natsuki, Yuri, Monika, and Sayo. I said I'd do the Sayori route, but... oh, we'll go down in order. We'll do the Natsuki route first. And you guys made it. Oh, I missed a bit. Well, bacon sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot. I'll record for about 20 minutes, by the way. Sound like it was a lot of work, so I could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Bacon is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that... that's because... never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Awkward silence. That's... good. Even though Yuri is being military, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. Again, if you can't, just tell me in the comments. Everything except this performance is going to be awesome. Already read that one. I don't really think that counts. How about you, Paul? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri. She's still sulking. Bum bum. Da 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 da. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not a big deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. Doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth from everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. Also, if there's anything like I'm talking too fast, or I'm talking too slow, or I'm too loud, or too quiet, just inform me. I'll try and fix it. I'm very new to this. It'll be very important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't... really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayo. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. All of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, There is nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. But I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got any reading done today. Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, also, just comment your favourite girl. Mine's Natsuki, obviously, because best girl. But yeah, just comment whoever's your favourite. I started to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between themselves. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realised that you didn't even have a way to contact me. That is true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over Sunday. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. I mean, just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. I could have a guy over my house, my dad would kill me. Really? It's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad's home. Anyway, need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna show you why I love baking so much. You better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say I was just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Really? Well, kind of. Just because I've never had to bake that with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, hope you heading out now. See you Sunday. Can't believe Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside the school. More than that, she's looking forward to it. This is a chance I have to make something happen between us. I'm great with words, if you couldn't tell. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, actually, one second. I want to give credit where credit is due. DDLC. Not normal VM2. It was a mod created by skull217. I have no idea. I will check now if he has a YouTube. I probably should have done this beforehand. I'm really professional, as you couldn't tell. Skull217. No, I don't think he has a YouTube. I'll check if he has anything. 217. No, he doesn't seem to have anything, so I can't recommend you to follow him or anything. But I do recommend you download the mods. I've heard great things about it, and I'm sure you'll all enjoy it too. So I suggest you download it. It seems like an amazing mod. I mean, doesn't seem to have any of the problems I had in the last one, with Monica being insane and then Sayori going insane. This seems all good. So again, this is Doki Doki, the normal VM. I believe there's going to be a part 2 coming out soon, so if you play the part 1 now, you can play part 2 later. Right, back to the story, and thank you for listening. So, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki coming Natsuki's upcoming visit. I'm great with words, I promise. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a completely different personality. She's almost a different personality on the phone. That's just scuffed. Using tons of emoji and cute languages. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. I spend only 5 minutes back home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me and let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Sup? Hey. One moment. Sorry about that, there was a package at my front door. I need to grab it. Oh, my mother bollocked me. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally throws me off. Boner turned him on. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside the school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Also, again, I will probably take a liberty with the words. Might miss out sentences, but most of the sentences will make sense. As long as it's not me just talking randomly, because then the sentence probably won't make sense. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking equipment. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them in the house. Good. I'm glad I can count you to your part. Well, of course. I'm very surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she normally does. Shit. Could it be that she is a little different outside the school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Paul? Come on. Since when did you need me to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki held onto. This is ridiculously heavy, Natsuki. Haha. I'm not doing that, I'm not 12. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. Because I'm small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate being small that much. Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? You think you can make me talk about all these weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. There's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a child. I was trying to be a little nice to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature, sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches the words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. You should apologize. Eh? I appreciate you trying to be nicer to me. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. You found you good. Gross. Hey! Was that about me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Finally found your weakness, Paul. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more of those insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied. Enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about the countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Oh, where to put the food colouring? Batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill up the trays. I think it's still in the bag on this table. What are you using it for? To colour the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different colour. The way even if flavours aren't different, everyone can still pick their favourite. Oh, that's a cute idea. We're doing anything like that with the icing. Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this. Can you at least try and have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls, put a few drops of food colouring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following the instructions. And presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it's just looking at it makes everyone else's eyes lighten up. I'm a literacy major, if you couldn't tell. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delighted expression. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use food colouring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess the food colouring. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using an electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. Just take a bit longer. Jeez, I'll be alright if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me, and she uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back and forth. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of ice... Fuck me. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Ah, fuck! One moment. I fixed it. Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? You forgetting who did all the work? Start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as he tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. That's what she said. Whose fault was that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving it towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist in my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing how you react. You do this a million times, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking the icing off. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki's so surprised, can't figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Oh, you shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Occasionally sounds. I notice her shallow brows. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Almost burned down the fucking kitchen. Natsuki rushed over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder you left the dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes, jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment still lingers overhead, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different coloured cupcakes in each of the trays. Look even better once we add some icing. I think should I? No, I'll go a bit longer for this one, until Natsuki leaves. Not like you should tell me that. I brought decoration stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. So it can be some plastic bags. I have some nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. Probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? Pick up one of the nozzles that's much thinner than this. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, if it's a literature event, right? We could make it literature themed by shaping them like books. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school anymore. No one's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before Natsuki moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and work each other. Time skip. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in it. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. So you're always the exact opposite in that regard. Oh, shite. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she was still eating them. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have had thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki placed the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry one, they can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me. But at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. I feel like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, I even take the opportunity to get closer to her, like I wanted. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how much fun baking could be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if it's possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga, go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely. I feel like this happens, then Monica comes and ruins the moment. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Well, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Sorry I had to leave to today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently close to the side of my shirt, as if it's holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head's starting to go fuzzy, as I feel her soft breath against me. I've felt it for a while now. I'd like you pulled in that way. I'm taken aback. Natsuki likes me. I really have no idea how to respond. Oh, this is different. I will save. Yeah, I had to fix things before. I had my I've got to say, I had my cousin try out the mod to see if it was any good. I didn't always clear it to Natsuki room. So, yeah. I will confess. I feel it too, I mean between us. Yeah. Awkwardness fills the air. I speak up nervously, so... The festival's our first day, huh? Yeah, I guess. I'm already excited for it. I'll see you then. She walks off into the distance. Okay, well... That is it done. Well... Thank you for watching. I have been Primus Lion. Finger of the cursor. Shit, probably should have done that. My name is Primus Lion. I want to thank you all for watching, and tune in next time for the rest of Natsuki's route and all the other routes. And if you've got any of the mods you want me to play or any of the games, just recommend.